Yesterday I touched on a report from SuperData Research who have been looking at the year in review, and I spoke mostly about Overwatch and how it did in the PC market versus some very strong franchises and titles indeed. But in this video I just kind of want to discuss the report a bit more generally, as there's quite a bit more to delve into in this particular report. And according to that same report from SuperData, and again it will be linked in the description below, games themselves generated 91 billion worldwide in 2016, and most of this cash was actually made by the mobile game segment, which is $41 billion, which is actually up 18% in comparison with last year. And this was followed by the retail games market, which brought in $26 billion and $19 billion for free-to-play online games. Now, of course, they also looked at some burgeoning categories such as VR, esports, and video content such as this very video that you're watching now, were small in size but growing fast and holding some pretty nice promise for next year. And they did predict that hardware peoples such as HTC, Sony, and the like will be taking the lead in 2017. VR itself did grow 2.7 billion in 2016, and video itself reached 4.4 billion, which is actually up 34%. So, as I said, it's growing nicely and continuing to be pretty damn profitable. I mean, 4.4 billion, while it's not the 41 billion brought in by mobile games, is still not exactly pocket change. Now, as I just said, mobile gaming was the main sort of profit driver for gaming here, and it was driven, as you kind of probably guessed by my little slip up just there, by Pokemon Go and Clash Royale. As for esports, that market itself generated about $892 million, up 19% in revenue. And according to SuperData's reports, this is thanks to numerous investments in pursuit of connecting to a new generation of consumers, which has built the momentum for this particular new industry. And we've seen major publishers like Activision, Riot, and EA are now exploring new revenue streams and sort of getting themselves kind of stuck in, or at least considering getting stuck in, to the esports market. As for console gaming, it is becoming increasingly more digital focused, with $6.6 billion spent on digital downloads in 2016, which of course greatly improved those margins. And as I said in my video yesterday, the premium PC market, that being for paid games, not free to play, brought in $5.4 billion. So there you have it. That is a larger picture of the industry as a whole for the year of 2016. Of course, we're going to be still awaiting the MPD report for the month of December. It's probably going to be about a month or so from the time of recording until we actually receive it. It's usually a few weeks into the month after that we get that, and of course that's going to give us a more focused look at the end of the year, as of course we already had the report for November and who actually won the console race for the end of the year, and also the games, what games sold well, which games didn't sell well. You know, given the huge amount of high profile releases that we've had in the last couple of months, December is going to be very telling, as of course with many people still buying Christmas presents and last minute gifts and all that sort of thing. So it's going to be really interesting, and of course it's not going to stop after that, because January, February and March are looking pretty stacked as a really good start to next year. So still, while we await the MPD report for next year, we do have there a larger snapshot of the industry as a whole. As I said, the full report from SuperData will be in the link below. It is completely free. You just have to give them your email address. So that link will be there for your perusal. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.